After Jaime's prime-time appeal on television, hundreds of reports began to filter into his office at Programas, including new footage. In this segment, an unidentified object finds itself in the flight path of an airliner and must move to escape detection in a possible collision. Pachuca, a mining community north of Mexico City, had reported UFOs over their area on several occasions. The local television station filmed one of the sightings, complete with a familiar star in the background. From the heart of the volcano zone, southeast of Mexico City, new reports filtered into Jaime's company. Dispatching a camera team to stake out the area proved very beneficial. During the months of July and August, the activity was extremely heavy, especially over a small natural pyramid whose name means, in the place in the heart of the gods, Teotitla. Still photographs have been taken in the skies over nearby Popocatépetl, the mighty volcano known as the Sleeping Sentinel. The pitch of OVNI fever had reached a new high, creating traffic jams as curious onlookers waited in line for a peek at the nightly flybys of strange objects that frequented the area. Those that made the pilgrimage were rarely disappointed. Optical enhancement reveals that the object, which was believed to be a single light source, may actually be a tight formation of ships. These appear to be the same type of craft that was filmed during the Independence Day parade. During September and October, there was no let-up in the state of Puebla. Super Channel 3, the largest television station in the city, was airing a roundtable discussion on the subject when telephone calls jammed the station's switchboard. Hovering over the city at that moment was a now familiar unidentified aircraft. This footage was taken by a professional camera crew from the station, as the luminous object remained in the area for almost an hour. Nearby, at Metepec, Cuauhtemoc, Programas' cameraman, filmed the ships rapidly moving through the darkened sky towards an unknown destination. Optical enhancement in slow motion provides us a better look, and without it, this could easily be passed off as the flashing lights of an airplane. The following evening, September the 20th, the ships returned, and Cuauhtemoc shot his third segment of video in a 3-day span. The pulsating object started mysteriously over the small village of Metepec. While Metepec and Atlisco were being inundated by sightings, Puebla was experiencing a return visit by a ship that had a curious interest in the transmission towers of Super Channel 3. Within the same week, the overt activity returned to Mexico City, as shown in this unique video taken by Vicente Sanchez, the engineer that had filmed the Independence Day parade months earlier. Four days later, on November the 9th, in the area of the city known as Zona Volcanica, Angel Cruz, a student, took this video clip from his 5th-story apartment window. The ship appears to be slowly rotating in a counterclockwise motion. as it disappears behind a neighboring complex. In the zona volcanica, Padre Ferrar, a Catholic priest who had taken eclipse footage months before, is curiously drawn to a radiance suspended beyond and above the outskirts of the city. As he zoomed into the maximum range of his camcorder, the size and brilliance of the object is intensified. Suddenly, one light transforms into two separate forms of luminescent energy. About 30 seconds later, the metamorphosis begins again. He had been recording for the better part of an hour when he noticed that a third light source was becoming visible. To the right of the two brighter objects, a vague twinkling emerges. Weary, the Padre stopped recording after 1 hour. The luminous object remained in the same location, silently hovering for 6 hours. Then, according to the priest and other witnesses, the three lights merged into one huge, brilliant object and accelerated straight up into the night sky. One week later, and 7,000 miles from the Husco volcano, a Japanese couple vacationing on Kayustra Island took this amazing video of a dish-shaped craft hovering in the skies above the erupting volcano, Mount Unsan. This clear footage was subjected to enlargement for a detailed study of the airship. Oddly enough, we discover that it is the same type of spacecraft seen and filmed over Mexico during the solar eclipse 4 months earlier. This mysterious ship remained near the smoking volcano until twilight, then moved, bathing itself in the glow of the moon. Like Padre Ferrar, the couple grew weary with the motionless craft and only videotaped at intervals before retiring for the night. The next morning, in amazement, they discovered that the object remained, gleaming brightly in the morning light. Why was it there? Coincidence? Or a planned event designed to attract the attention of those who can comprehend the Maya prediction of cosmic awareness and its correlation to Earth changes?